Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Jackson, and today's video is another edition of Trader Site. And in this video I'm going to be doing a tolerant analysis on those pairs that we've taken so far, which is the first one is APPL, which is Apple stock. Apple stock is currently in profit, is running in profit now. Okay, so this is Apple, and previous week we analyzed this. Just watch the previous video, you'll see how we come about this entry, and I explained everything how we come about this entry. So the market did exactly what we said. Since we are already anticipating something like this, we executed the market here, and currently it's running in some profit, though it has not yet gotten to profit target one. So this is the target one, the first target, and this is the second target, which we are looking forward to for the market to come into. So without much being said, I think this is how the trade just unveiled now. Then if we go to the weekly time frame, this was what we saw. This was currently pulling back here, and now we have this pennant pattern and the market breakout. So we took the trade. That was last week. So I think the next pair that we took was this very one here, CAT CHF. So CAT CHF currently is in profit target one, I think TP1, which is this particular bar. Let me go to the daily time frame so that you see what I mean. I think okay, so now in the previous video, I think this bar was actually here, this one was not here, and this was where I put the bar, which was here, and my trend line was actually like this. I drew my trend line like this, and I said something that if the market break here, I'm going to like enter. But the market breaking here, checking my stop loss, it was very big, so I have to like wait for a pullback. This is a break of structure. So on this pullback was where I took the entry. Around this particular region was where I took the entry. So that was the reason I removed it. So first TP has been hit, the thing partial been taken, and the entry is now moved, the stop loss is now moved to break even, which is making it a risk-free trade. So that is that about AUD CHF, AUD CAT, and I think which other one again, AUD CHF. I keep on calling AUD CHF. That is because it has hit target. Okay, so this is the entry on the second. This was the second entry on USD CHF. On USD CHF, this was where we took the second entry, right here, and this was the first TP, and this is the full TP, which has been, the market has did that exactly. So but the thing is, when I made an analysis on this particular pair and saying, I think I deleted the stuff, I mistakenly deleted this in the video because when I was editing it. So that was the reason I did. The market has yet fulfilled what I am looking for. So what am I seeing here that I'm currently looking forward to? Like, so let me go to the weekly time frame, and here on the weekly time frame, you already know it was the previous video. I mean the recent of the last video I just uploaded. I've went ahead to show you how you can analyze, so you will know how you can come about this level. These are my magnetic level that I use, which is support and resistance, depending on where you are viewing from. Want to like buy, but I'm trying to like sell from this resistance, this black line here. So now there's no much candle here, but the market coming down here and now coming here. There's a short consolidation that is going around this region. So if you come to the daily time frame, that is where this thing will be showing, the trade will be showing perfectly well. Daily time frame, you agree with me that this is a uptrend. The market was in an uptrend here because a series of higher high, higher lows. Now my network broke here, giving us a lower low test. This is a top, the market retest, and this low, this particular low is lower than this. So I'm looking forward to short the market from here, depending on when the market fulfill all my entering criteria. So that's what I'm looking for. So now me seeing this trend that is being established here, a downtrend being established, so I believe this market is going to sell from this region at least to here. Then if it continues, it's going to be a fib extension, so that everything at line If I bring my Fibonacci, you already know. Okay, I've not made a video on using Fibonacci yet, but I will do that later. So this is a fib extension, meaning the market is in a discount, currently in the discount, so we can look for a sell opportunity to like short the market. I think there is no perfect play for me to draw a trend line, but these two confluence is already enough for me to look for my entering criteria in order to short it. And now this is the trend line. I think this will be the accurate trend line, but I don't actually look forward look onto the trend line. And if you come to the 4-hour time frame, here on the 4-hour time frame, this is what we are having. We are having a retracement on the to the upside, which is a 4-hour trend. A high, a low, a high is a complete wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm looking at how this market is going to deliver from here. So a candle break, a 4-hour candle close below here, below the trend line, will signify a sell, and the sell will keep on to this area. The Falcon, that is for those of us that are trading for those of us that are trading cryptocurrency. And the next pair that I'm seeing some opportunity is where is it? I think I added them. The next pair is Podcat USDT. On Podcat USDT is the same thing. So I have my resistance here and I have my support here. So in between this level, this yellow bar is the intermediary point, which is also a level on its own. So now what am I saying that makes me to wanting to sell Podcat USDT? So coming to the daily time frame, on the daily time frame now, right here the market was buying to this upside, but right here on the daily time frame, here we have a double top. A double top is a reversal pattern signifying a reversal. Break this point to the downside. So we have a low, a higher low, a lower low, a higher low forming here. And this higher low that is forming here is giving me a pattern that I understand very well. This is a pattern that I understood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this market is currently coiling here. So what I am going to complete, and on a break of this counter trend line will signify a sell also. I will be looking forward to sell the market down to this particular level, that is 7 cents. So that is that about Podcat. I think the next pair that I want to look at is SUI USDT. That is SUI. Alright, so okay, SUI USDT. And here on SUI USDT, if I come to the weekly time frame, on the weekly time frame is where I'll see there is a support here. There is a support here dating back. You know, I think this pair has been launched since 2023. So it has for only 2 years, but at a point from 2024 August, the market has been in a bullish trend running up to this point. Then on around January 2025, that was where the market broke a double top here, and the market comes to this resistance, buying from this support to this resistance. We saw some reaction from there, so the market selling. So the market selling it has broken this this support. This is support on resistance, and the market is currently retesting. So on the daily time frame, we explain very clear. On the daily time frame, there will be a very clear explanation on what is going on SUI this in. So I think that for those people that are holding this in, maybe wanted to buy SUI to work, because there are some people that are doing this in, some people that are doing spot trading. I think it's not a nice time for you to buy, or just leave it to see what the market is going to do. So right here we saw another double top. The market come down, retest. I think at a point I failed to recognize this this market structure right here, because what I was looking at then was like this. Okay, So it is what it is. I took a loss here. That should be some weeks ago. Although BTC was showing a downside, but I don't just know. I was sticking to what I saw, so I have to buy from this support. Then I had a counter trend that was coming down for me, so the market come back and took me out. So market breaking this support, turning resistance, is now coming here, and this is a Fibonacci retracement. So if I bring my Fib and put from the high to the low here, this is a discount zone. This zone is a discount, and this particular point lines up with the Fib extension. So I believe this market. So now, what are my criteria for me to enter this market? The market has already formed a pattern I love so much. This is a pattern I love so much. So now the only thing that is remaining is a bearish candle that will close above this counter trend line. If I see any bearish candle close above this counter trend line, will signify a sell, and my stop loss will come right here. So that is what I'm currently seeing on. So I don't know. I think there were 3 I've done. There were 4. I think I've done 2. Okay, the last one is Ethereum. Okay, so the next pair we are going to be looking at is Ethereum. I think this Ethereum I've already had entering last week, but I closed the position because the way the market was going, I was thinking the market is going to blow off. So now on Ethereum, this is the monthly time frame. I'm coming to the monthly time frame. You are seeing this resistance. I have resistance, 3 resistance, main resistance that is here, and I have this intermediary point between this between where this market is trading with. So now me seeing this resistance, you already know how to plot resistance, and this is a level also. You see, it's on the daily time frame. So coming to the weekly time frame. So I will now come to the weekly time frame, and here on the weekly time frame, you've seen that this market was buying. It bought to 3,700 and later came down to 2,400, 2,500, and now the market pull back again. The market buy again to 4,000 region. Then after 4,000, the market now drop and break the 2,005 region and now came to 1,500 region. Then from the 1,500 region is where the market pull back to where we have a resistance at 2,500, because that was a strong resistance, and that resistance lines up with a Fibonacci. So it's at discount, though it entered the discount with a week, and the market has been consolidating. That's on the weekly time frame. We are seeing several weeks closure of which before week before last week the market closed with a bearish candle. Bearish candle already gave me a cue. Okay, this market might want to like sell again for a short while, maybe before it continue to rally up to the upside. So this is why I'm having a bearish bias on this particular place. So me seeing this, I have Fibonacci, I have a resistance there, and I have a Fibonacci, I have a resistance there, and I have this week rejection and a bearish weekly candle that uncovering weekly candle that closed below week before previous week. So now coming to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame now, me knowing that everything pointing down and I'm seeing some bearish movement on the daily time frame, consolidate for from on the 12th May consolidated to 20th of June where the market broke out. So me seeing this breakout is that weekly candle that closed so bearish. I was already expecting a pullback. So on the pullback, what am I seeing there? On the pullback, you can draw a Fibonacci from here. Sorry, a Fibonacci put here. Draw a Fibonacci from that place to that place. See that currently now the market is trading around discount. So this discount is where I'm looking forward to like sell the market. So now time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, because this was the trade I called on the group, and I already posted on my X account that I'm loading in for a sell, but I later closed the trade because this bullish candle that closed, hold on. So as of then, my counter trend line was around here. I also put my counter trend line here, and now the market closed with this candle. I entered and I put my stop loss here. That stop loss I put, I was still expecting some pullback, but the market pullback, I don't know, but I didn't just feel good with the trade again. I have to like close it. I cut the trade off. So that was that. So the reason why I called the trade up is because this is 1 2 3 4, so this one is complete one. It was because the leg, like the kind of pattern I love to see, is not complete. It wasn't complete, so I have to like wait for the 3 4 5 leg to like complete before I now to the entry. Then now I'm seeing this. It gives me more confidence for me to like enter the trade if the market did what I'm expecting. So we have here 1 2 3 4 5, this bullish to like go to the upside. So what I'm currently waiting for, if I see this market come below, if I see this market come below this level, I will know, okay, that this bullish trend is over. If I see this market come and close bearish below this level, I'll know, okay, now this bullish trend is over, because this is a high, this is a high, it's always going for a high. But if it fails to complete this high and now come back, this trend, this 4-hour trend is over, then I can now take this sell, and my stop loss will definitely be here. My stop loss will not come here again, because I now I know that this level is somehow locked in. I'll place my trade and now leave it. Then my first level target will be here. My first level target will be right here. I'll keep my first level target here. My first level target will be here. Let me get the time frame. Okay, so my first level target will be here. So on the 4-hour time, on the daily time frame, let me adjust it, will be here. This black line will be my second level target. Target will be around here. And another thing why I'm looking forward to sell this market is because my type 2 setup. What I mean by type 2 setup, let me show you. This is my type 2 kind of setup. Type 2, where the market makes a high, comes back and make a lower low, then the market pulling back is where it's supposed to sell. It's called the falling knife entry pattern. So now me seeing a falling knife entry pattern, it gives me more confidence for me to now wait for the trade to complete. Once it's complete, I'm going to like enter the trade. So if you see, it's not different from the type 2 kind of setup. So the only reservation I'm having on this analysis that I'm making is what Bitcoin is currently doing. Okay guys, I think if you are analyzing any crypto pair, one thing that should give you concern is BTC, because Bitcoin is the mother of every cryptocurrency, and whatever Bitcoin is doing is going to affect every other analysis. I'm telling you for a fact. So I don't know whether this market wants to like break to the upside, because I was stop touch, and this is one of the reasons I entered that trade last week. This is one of the reasons I entered the trade, because this third bounce, I was expecting this third bounce to drop to the downside, but that didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. It didn't happen at all. So this candle coming to the upside, break above this trend line, was the reason I now said, okay, I close it. I should close the trade. So decision stands. If I see what I'm looking for on those pair, I'm going to execute it. And if Bitcoin chooses which will affect it, then I'll then take the help. So that is just that I just said to show you. So for now, that will be all for the video. Meet you next week when we are doing another trader site video, and within the week I think subsequent videos is going to be coming. Please do well to subscribe and also turn on the notification button, so that once I upload a video like this, you'll be first to be notified. And peace out.